Hello everyone and welcome back to Captain of Industry. The same as we did in the last episode, we will continue working on our assembly yard by introducing the final maintenance production as well as some medical stuff. We will also get started on setting up a little bit more final tree farming operations. These will be a little bit too far away for my liking, but it cannot be helped. We don't really have enough space in our current edge of the island. Other than that, it will be business as usual. We will do small jobs around the island. For example, we will start digging a little bit deeper into the coal pit. So anyways, I believe it is now time to get into it. Okay, let's get to work. So in the last episode, we have just finished placing the walls, most of the walls in the iron mine, and they are getting built right now. Well, here's the thing. Previously, we had a bit of an iron shortage here. And now that I think about it, it's a little bit perplexing because we have plenty of iron right here. And I think I can see the problem why we didn't use it. Trucks cannot export from here. So yeah, that's an oversight on my part. I'm sorry about that. Now trucks can actually pick up the stuff from here. So that should be able to fix any future issues. For example, right now we have trucks doing some non-iron related digging, so yeah, we might have to tap into the cargo dock fairly soon. By the way, this place is now pretty much done digging, and it is actually a golden opportunity to fix these walls. Technically not needed. Should we? No. You know what? No. I will not bother. This will be just fine. So let me put in these walls. Yeah. Can we quick build? Yes, we can. And this edge of the iron mine is... Let me see. Can we put in the corner? If we can, then I will disable digging here. Yeah, we can disable digging right here. Don't worry about finishing this place. Please just try to move on to the other areas. Let me just put this one in. Yeah, lines up. Corner piece. 2 short pieces. And we just need to put in the long walls. Perfect. Unpause, and we can build these places as well. Most of these walls are now done. So I suppose, can I quick build this end of the iron mine? Not quite. We really need to finish these, and then we can start digging out this end of the iron mine. Well, this one is almost done as well. You know what? Yeah, let's just start widening this channel, and that should give us enough iron to go around. Yeah, this will be fine. These guys will be able to finish this area, and that's going to be just a-okay. It seems this corner has collapsed. There we go. We don't really need to dump here. That's fine. Okay, I will try to remember to revisit this place before long. Yeah, okay, so let's see, ore sorting plant. You know what? let's just put these up to level priority 1. These have to be kept empty before anything else. This is very, very important. Okay, so how about we deal with the internal belts for the assemblers? This one, there we go. So let's do the construction parts next. So we need to cross-feed the tier 1 construction parts into this one. Well, in hindsight, it might have been better. You know what? Can we do this? So instead of construction parts, maybe we should have electronics there and construction parts in this one. So empty this one out. Perfect. Exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, so don't feed the electronics in this way. Also, okay. Let's move the electronics over at least one tile. Organizing these internal belts might be a little bit of a hassle, but it has to be done. So, as I have said, this is the storage that goes towards upgrading. So we will bring it out this way and we will feed it in this way. I changed the electronics belt around because we don't have to elevate we don't have to elevate any of the belts if we do it like this. So we can do this instead with the electronics. There we go. So that takes care of the tier 1 construction parts. Then we can do the tier 2s. Let me see. Go in this way and hook into this one. Like so. Yeah, the spacing is not correct because, well, you should know at this point why. So, there we go. Come out this way and hook into this one. And this one is the last construction parts. So that takes care of that. Okay, so this electronics belt can go back to where it belongs. There we go. Okay, so what's next? We don't really have mechanical parts needed in any of these assemblers, so we will not worry about that. Rubber is done in the refinery, so we don't worry about that. Concrete will come from that way, that's fine. Wood as well. Let's see what's next. Oh, electronics tools, okay. Well, electronics 2 will come out from here. I believe, yeah, that's the electronics 2, this is the PCBs. So, we will simply go ahead and feed these, I suppose, right next to the electronics one will be fine. Let's see. Yeah, so we will need some electronics tools. First, let's feed it all the way down. Wait. We only need it for the construction parts. Yeah, it seems so. Okay, that makes our lives a little bit easier. We will simply go ahead and do... Oh, right. We can press F and... Okay, this port is not accessible. So let's quick build this one. What's next? So... Plastic comes from the refinery. PCBs can be cross-fed. So we can do... Oh, as luck would have it, we have the empty port right here. Except the electronics one is in the way. Okay, that means that we might want to switch these guys around with the same way we did for the construction parts. So let's see. Yeah, let's empty this one out. Switch it over to electronics. Yeah. Get full and empty out this one. Quick deliver, thank you, and you will be PCBs instead. Full all the time, please, and we will simply switch this belt around like so. No, wait. Not like so. Instead, like this. Okay, so we can route the PCBs in the place of this one. Well, I suppose we don't need to delete this one. We only need to delete this one. Yes, okay. We build this one. I know I keep saying this one, but comes with the territory. So we can do this, and that should be pretty much it for the PCBs. Okay. I think we have some PCBs coming in from the shipyard, which is very good. Okay, electronics. Did I sever it under the ramp? No, it doesn't look like it. So what's the hold up? It is... oh, it is this one. Let's fix it. What's next? So PCBs, electronics, that's fine. The polysilicon comes from somewhere else. Wood comes from somewhere else. Plastic, fine. Okay, so I think this is all we can do in terms of the internal bus at this point. I think it is time to put in the next set of assemblers. I don't think I will deal with the vehicle parts just yet. Let me just check. Okay, I will empty this out. Can we feed in the slag, crushed slag somewhere? Not without some unnecessary acrobatics, so I think I will dump it. That's going to be fine. So we can dump the crushed slag, the iron ore. I think we had less before. I will dump it out, that's fine. The PCBs are now full, so this one has to be dumped. The cement, can we feed it back in? Maybe we can feed a little bit here, but that's too much of a hassle, so it would be very slow, so I will dump it. The glass, sure, whatever. We have plenty of that. Okay, and by the way, the ship is not home. Where are you? Oh, right, it's still here. Yeah, you can... well, can you deal with any of these? Yeah, let's try to take care of these pirates. Well, since we are there. Okay, so... let's put in the next set of assemblers. By the way, how is the iron mine? Okay, the iron mine is ready for prime time. Let me just quickly fix these walls. Also, this one collapsed once again. Can you please stop doing that? Yeah, might as well take care of these walls now. Okay. We can put in these walls. Yeah, and that should be pretty much it. So, I will unpause these. And we can start digging all the way around these walls, these parts of the iron mine at this point. Of course, we are not going to get too close to the walls. We don't want to collapse anything that we don't want to collapse. But this should be alright. Great. Okay. So mining is pretty much taken care of for now. And we have these walls taken care of as well, so we can put in these mining designations. Don't need these anymore, or these. Lovely, and that's it. Okay, so we still should have these, the smaller excavators dedicated to mining stone and dirt, so if we ever expose these edges, they should get on that right away. So let me see, location explored. Ooh, that's quite a bit of damage. And it seems these two are dead ends. That's fine. So what's next? Ship was fully repaired, thank you. These are still building. What's the hold up with the tier 2 construction parts? Oh, right, because I switched belt. Well, I'm afraid the only way to fix this is to redraw the entirety of these belts. We simply have too much stuff on them, and yeah, this is the only way. Technically, of course, we could empty out the belts that are right at the entrance of these assemblers, but we would have to do it individually and have to do it multiple times. I think it's easier if we simply redraw the belts. So yeah, I think this will do. Okay, let's quick build. Great, and that should restart the construction parts 2 factories, which seems to be proceeding exactly as it should. Okay, so that's taken care of. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Okay, I keep saying that let's put in the next set of assemblers, so maybe let's do it now. So let's see, the spacing for these ramps and the storages was... Okay, so it is 6 tiles exactly. I will put in 1 dummy storage as a placeholder, so we can put these in next. So can we no, we cannot put one assembly yard here because of this hill, so for now I will put one in here. Let's make sure we line up with the others. Yeah, I think this lines up. Let's just double check. So yeah. Okay. What do we want to build here? So as I have said, we don't really need vehicle parts at the moment because we are not going to build any vehicles in the next couple of minutes. So I think I will go for medical stuff, I think. Yeah, so we are going to have 3 tiers of medical. Right now we have medical 1 right here. Medical 2 is technically ready to go. So yeah, we need antibiotics for that from sugar, ammonia and oxygen. Yeah, we could make antibiotics right now, but I think we don't really need to. And later on we will have medical supplies trees as well. So I think we will have 3 of these assembly yards in the future. So if you don't mind, I will put in, well, let's put in 1 here. Let's show the spacing is correct. And so basically what I had in mind is that this will be tier 1, this will be tier 2, and at some point we will put in tier 3 here. But we don't really have the space for it just yet, so it can wait. But we might as well take care of the tier 1 because right now it is languishing here. So what do we need for that one? These are disinfectants and the medical equipment. So let me see, how would be the best to deal with this? If we fill it out here, I think we will have the medical stuff in this storage and the disinfectant in this one. So disinfectant is right here. We will not need this bus belt just yet. At some point maybe, but not right now. We don't need this input belt, and we don't need the level 2 lifts or belts because this is a 2 ingredient production. So are these, is everything correct? Yes, it seems they are. So the outputs will be the medical tier 1, like so, empty all the time please. This one will be kept full. And right now we have a single one doing the medical stuff, and I think we are not using that much. Yeah, 19.2. Just to future proof, I think I will build everything, but we will have only 2 of them unposed. So let's unpause the construction, but first things first, let's put in the recipe. So medical supplies post, copy the settings, and then unpost 2 of them. Just like this. Okay, once this one is built, we will get rid of this one. Well, technically we have plenty stored up here, so yeah, we can get rid of this. We can quick deliver the disinfectants, that's going to be fine. And the medical equipment is good to go. Okay. And speaking of the medical equipment, we might as well feed it through the internal belts. I think I will go for this lane. Yeah, I think this way should be okay. Do we have enough space for the big guys to go around here? I think we do. Okay, very happy to see that. So we can build this belt, and the medical stuff should be fairly alright at this point. Okay. Medical is good to go. Output storage kept empty, perfect. Okay, what's next? As I have said, here we will have the tier 3 medical. Might as well set up the medical 2 as well. So we will need medical 1 in this one and antibiotics in this one. Kept full, that's fine. We don't need the level 3 belts. Okay, that takes care of that. We don't need the bus belt. And output will be medical supplies too. Oh, I wanted to get rid of this belt, please. You go back to being antibiotic storage. Okay, let's put in the recipe, and we will definitely not build this place. This can definitely wait. Okay, what do we put in here? Well, technically we could put in the vehicle parts factories. We still have plenty of those laying around. Also, I think I will move this fuel right here. Fuel station, I mean. This is in the way of the assembly yards. Okay, so that takes care of that. This sorting is, well, we've been using that for this area, but I think at this point it's not really necessary. So it can go away. We can put in this district, and we don't really need these designations anymore. Okay, I think I will put this excavator. Where do we put it? The copper is fine, iron is fine, coal. Well, we might want to put it in the coal mine. So yeah, you go into the coal mine along with 2 mega dumpers. That looks good. Also, we have some dumpers waiting here. We do have 2 sorting plants at this point, so they shouldn't really wait around. Let me just check. The input hopper is 360. Oh, okay, I think I know why. Right now, 2 of these trucks will be able to fill up the input hopper completely with a single load. And we have a lot more than that running around. So I don't think having 2 sorting plants will be enough for in the long run. Maybe we should start digging down into the coal mine to shorten the journey for these guys. Before we do that, I would like to take care of these walls, because right now they are a little bit, I don't know, not really fit for purpose. Yeah, I think at some point I will deal with these walls, and then yeah, I will deal with these at some point, not right now. Okay, so what do we put into the assembly yard next? Well, I've been thinking that maybe we could put in the maintenance depots. Let's see if we can build a template for those that fits into this basic shape. So this is the old template that we have. So the maintenance only requires 2 inputs. Is that true for the tier 3 maintenance? So let's see. We cannot see it in the recipe book. I guess we will have to consult here. So this will require, yeah, 2 inputs as well. I'm happy to see that. So we can actually build one template basically. So let's see. How big are the maintenance depots? Well, as luck would have it, they are exactly 5 tiles wide. So let me see, here, here. Okay, let me just copy this one. And let's take out the assemblers. And we will not need the... Okay, these have to be cut out completely because the ports will definitely not line up. And we will not need the top level belts. And we will only need 2 input storages and no output storages. So technically we could have these going like this. Yes. Okay, so basically we need to fit the maintenance depots in here. Let's start with the tier 1 maintenance depots. Well, technically we will have outputs because we have the recyclables. I did not think of that. So outputs go this way as usual. So yeah, this one has to go back here. That's fine. We will have the output storage here as usual. So output storage goes this way. That's fine. Let's put these in. And perfect. Okay. Technically, we need to draw these this way. Okay, so the output goes this way, but technically, this whole setup will be 2 tile shorter than the assemblers. So I think I will put these in here, so we will have a single tile gap on both sides. Okay. There we go. So let's redraw the input belts at this right now. So we will definitely need to use 1 lift at least. Okay, copy paste. Like this. Copy them over like so. That's fine. Okay, so this is going to be the first input. And don't forget, we had a single tile gap right here. Okay, that's level 0, and this is going to be level 1. Well, technically this way. Nope. Almost said it correctly. So, level 1. Can you please cooperate? Thank you. once again, right on top of that belt. Okay, let's just press R. That will fix it. Okay, and now we can hook into these elevators. Okay, that takes care of the inputs. And now come the outputs, just like this. And this is the template for the tier 1 maintenance yards. And this one will be, of course, mixed recyclables. Where is it? Yeah, recyclables. Empty all the time, please. Yeah, we will deal with the individual inputs once we put them into the final position. Which we might as well do so right now. So, yeah, I think I will have them here. Because we have the mechanical parts here and we will need to basically only need to feed this into these yards. These will have to line up once again 6 tiles away from the ramps. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they will have to be, I think this is it. So this and this, okay, so let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think here, let me see. Yeah, I think this looks correct, yeah. Okay, so this is going to be the tier 1 maintenance yard. Inputs, output, that's fine. So we will need mechanical parts. Where is it? Yeah, mechanical parts, full. And for these, for the different inputs, we will have to introduce some balancers, I think, to make sure that this place gets priority over anything else. So electronics full as well. And for now, we will simply set these storages to be priority 1, so the trucks can deliver everything. Yeah, okay. Let's build this. We don't have enough construction parts. Well, technically we might as well introduce these pressure valves here as well. So one more here. And one more here. And that should be it. Technically, yeah, we will have to move these assemblies anyway, so I will not worry about having this line up with the ramp. That's going to be fine. Okay, so pause this one and pause this one and pause this one and empty it out, please. Okay, I think the biggest limiting factor right now is the wood. Well, where else can we deal with the wood? This place is way too narrow for that. Same goes for this area. Technically, we could have a tree farm here, but that is a very, very long way. Well, we might as well set it up. So, let's put in the forestry control tower. I will put it right into the middle of this whole area. Edit designation. How big can this be? Let's start. No, wait, that's a... designation, I want the operational area. So if we make this one as big as possible, it will terminate right here. And that is, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so 12. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should give us the exact square with the control tower in the middle. Well, I suppose we can have the tower here instead, but I don't think we can put it in because we have trees in the way. Yeah, this will be fine. And I think we can put in a second one here, might be all right. And this one will be right here. Okay, they seem to be lined up. Thankfully, we have a groundwater deposit here, so if we use this place for the 3 farms, that should be pretty much perfect. Can we fit in the farms perfectly? Okay, we can even do it this way. Okay, so previously we had to use 2 greenhouses for this amount of farming space, so I suppose we can have one here, one here, one here, and one here. We can use the groundwater to water these farms. Yeah, sure. Technically, we only really need irrigated farms. Yeah. So, to make room, we will cut down these trees in the middle. And you know what? We might as well clear out this area. It will have to be done sooner or later anyway. Okay, and we might as well start producing the vehicles. How much vehicle parts do we have? We have plenty. Okay. So, okay, and this is exactly the point where I finally noticed that we have this stored product thing right here. I did not notice that before. So anyways, I think I will build 4 3 harvesters, 2 for each area, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, sure. Okay, once these guys are done, they will immediately set out to cut down those trees. And I think since they are so far away, we will build a very, very big wood storage yard here, and we will belt in the wood through this strip of land. Maybe, yeah, we will move it all the way through here. Maybe even put it on the bus, right on top of one of these belts. That should be all right. Yeah, basically these are on level 1, so I think the wood can be on level 2, maybe on top of the glass belt. Well, that is something for the far future. Right now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. The iron is really being used a lot. Should we set up a storage for this? You know what? Might as well set up a iron storage here. I don't think I will bother balancing this one. Yeah, there is no point, I think. We will simply feed these like this. Let's see. This might not leave enough space for the trucks to go around. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be enough. Okay. In that case, we will simply use a single belt. That's going to be just fine. And that will leave enough space for the trucks to go around. Okay, quick build please. And we don't have enough construction parts because we did not use the tier 3 belts. Can we please use those instead? Thank you. Oh, right. These have to be one tile away from these outputs because for some reason we cannot have nodes like this. I don't know why, but for some reason it's like this. Okay, so we will have to do this instead. Alright. Yeah, this will not be a balanced output, but I don't really care. Okay, so this will be emptied out at priority 9. Put it priority 15 and that's fine. This will be the last resort. Okay, how is this area now? Not... Oh, right. Let's not forget to actually build these towers. Okay, so at this point we should have some of the... the harvesters should be on their way. Let's see. Yeah, there is one. We will, of course, need to give them some trucks. Yeah, 2 each will be plenty. And I can see the trucks already. Yeah, there you are. 2 trucks each will be plenty enough. Okay, once they are done, at least with the middle, we will put in the farms. And that's going to be fine. This is a bit of a long-term project because it will take quite some time to get rid of all these trees because it's a very long way to go. By the way, how is this iron mine doing? It is doing a fine job exposing the iron, but we do have a tiny bit of dirt spilling in from the top of the hills. So I think once we have exposed enough iron, I will get rid of these designations so the excavator no longer bothers digging these areas. We are back to being extremely busy because of rock, coal, even potatoes. Yeah, I think it's time to actually start digging down into the coal mine. They are really not bothering digging here because we have too much spillage happening. By the way, what is the... Oof, we have plenty of coal left, okay. I am not all that worried, so to prevent collapsing these walls, I think we will have this landing here come out. Yeah, 2 tiles will be enough. Let's make sure we move these guys out first. Otherwise they might get stuck. Okay, once they make their way out, we will start digging down here. Maybe not this close. I think this close will be enough. So ramp going down 5 levels, and we can continue mining coal. Not this close to the ramp, please. I think this should be okay. Okay, so these two will start digging down the ramp, and once it's done, these guys will join up. Hopefully that will be fast enough to not empty out the coal storage. Okay, so we can put in the actual forestry designations at this point. So edit designation and put these guys in real quick. Okay, and how are we on the planters? Almost done. By the way, are these the hydrogen fueled ones? I think so. And how many vehicle parts? Okay, we have plenty of vehicle parts. Okay, in terms of construction parts, we should have enough to finish building these at this point. Lovely. So we can put in the next batch. So we don't have the bus belts, so I think they should go here. Well, let's see. Oh, right. Priority for the recyclables and secondary for the non-recyclable version. There we go. And that should give us enough maintenance production to get rid of the old ones. I will do so at some point. So this one will be tier 2. Let's just put in the electronics 2 requirements. And instead of tier 1s, we will of course use the tier 2s. So buildings, maintenance depot 2. Flip as it turns out. Okay, copy, flip, turn, and go in. Lovely. Let's hope it fixes itself. And the output goes this way. Okay, this should be pretty much it, I think. So, can we build it? Yes, we can. Okay, we have enough time to deal with the internal belts. So, let's take care of the electronics first. As I have said, we will definitely need to introduce a balancer for these guys. Because maintenance is so important that it has to have priority over everything else. So we will need the flat balancers right here. Yes. And let's feed this into this input storage. We don't need to build any more ramps, so that's going to be fine. So there we go. And priority goes towards the maintenance. Same goes for the tier 2. For these, let's see, where do we want to put in the balancer? Well, I suppose this is as good a place as any. In you go. Priority will be this outlet. But this is... Wait, is this the only consumer? Yes, it is. Okay, never mind. So you will curve back this way and continue down this line. and you will feed into this storage. Right there. Lovely. As I have said, priority goes towards the maintenance. That is exactly what we need. That is pretty much it. Okay, next let's deal with the mechanical parts. For that we might have to put in some ramps. Well, at least one, because I think I will route them in the middle somewhere. So output goes this way, and yeah, we can route it like so, except okay, I think the main electronics tool will have to come up a little bit. That's going to be fine. In the meantime, we can hook it into this storage this way. Okay, so let's introduce a ramp for the electronics tools. First, let's bring this one out, and then you hop over if you can. You can, so can you please not fight me? Thank you. For this one, we don't need to introduce any balancing because it's going to be 50-50. Okay, what's the holdup with the electronics tools? It is... Why don't you produce electronics 1? We have plenty of electronics 1, so why don't... Oh, right, we switched places for these two storages, so okay, this one has to be fixed real quick. How do we empty out these guys? Well, I suppose the only way is to rebuild them, I suppose. Okay, quick build please. And let's rebuild these like this. Will this put in the nodes? Not everywhere. Wait. Does it? It does, okay. Okay, let's quick build these, and that should fix everything. Okay, we will definitely need to revisit this place to make it extra sure that these are operating correctly. But I think it should be okay at this point. Yeah, everything seems to be working exactly as it should. Okay. Okay, these guys have no fuel because they are so far away that the refuel trucks have to make a very long trek. And also we are out of maintenance tools, but that should be fixed fairly soon. Well, as soon as I fix it. Okay, so first recyclables and then non-recyclable. And we don't have enough workers. Well, I think at this point so right now we have 4 maintenance 1 and a single maintenance 2. So yeah, I think we can set up the same amount of, 4 maintenance 1. There we go, and I will have 2 maintenance 2. I think that will be a little bit safer. Okay, we can delete this whole setup. As for the recyclable outputs, I think I will set up a more permanent recyclable setup here somewhere in the future. For now, trucks can deliver it, and that's going to be fine. Okay, we are okay on workers once again. And we have one... Well, I will leave one more space for the tier 3 mechanic maintenance too. So let's put that in real quick. Okay, so now we have enough space, so you guys go ahead and slot in right here. Everything's lined up, I believe. Yes. So this one will actually use electronics trees. As it turns out, we might as well hook this up to the main mechanical parts right here. And these will be maintenance trees at some point. Okay. So this template is now good to go. I will get rid of this one as well. Thank you. And we have enough space. 1, 2, 3. So we have enough space for the vehicle parts and something else. We will decide what to put there at some point. But I think that we'll have to wait until the next episode because the recording is over time now. So let me just check on the forestry. Yeah, it is progressing quite nicely, and the three tree planters managed to get to work immediately. So we have 8 of these guys. I will distribute them equally between the 2 farms. Where is the tower? The tower is... Let me find it myself. Seriously, where is it? There. So, the other 4 will go into this one. Okay, I think I will stop cutting down the trees everywhere else and we will focus on the middle. So please clear out this area specifically. Thank you. And once it's clear, we will build the 3 sapling farms. I think we will only go for irrigated farms for now. That's going to be fine. Yeah, 4 farms. We will get the water from the groundwater deposit, and that's going to be just fine. Okay, what is your problem? Yeah, you will find your way around sooner or later, so that's fine. And we have microchip production. We should really get on that fairly soon, because I think... Yeah, we are knocking on the door of the next tier of research, and for that we will definitely need microchips. So that might come in the next episode, I am not 100% sure. Anyways, let's make one last check before we go. So maintenance is fine now. Let's get rid of these storages. Yeah, I think I will reorganize the polysilicon production as well. Maybe put it somewhere close by so we can feed it through the internal bus somewhere. Yeah, I think we are doing just fine. I think once these new 3 farms are up and running, we might want to get rid of this one and use this place for farming exclusively. We should have access to water maybe from here, so I think it's going to be fine. But anyways, that is for the future. Missing input, yeah, that's fine. So don't get distracted. I think we will cut the episode right here. So all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early access to these videos ad-free 1 week before they go live. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.